Welcome everybody to our presentation tonight. My name is Samantha Allen, and tonight I'm going to be talking to you briefly about the concept of activation, not supplementation. I'm here to represent LifeVantage as an independent distributor, and tonight we're going to really get into the weeds about why it is that we are feeling so bad as a society. Why is it that disease is on the rise? You know, in this modern era when we have access to better medical treatments, better information, how is it that disease is so on the rise and people are just feeling awful? People are dealing with chronic fatigue, sickness. They are feeling aches and pains like never before. People are trying to do what's best more and more by eating organic and exercising and doing all the right things, trying to take chemicals out of their house. But still, disease is on the rise. Cancer is going to affect 1 in 3 people. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States. Autism in our children is about 1 in every 50 children. Why are these things happening? Why are these statistics so staggering when we live in a modern era where we should be able to do better? Well, the answer is that we are being hijacked at a cellular level. You know, ever since the Industrial Revolution over 200 years ago, our environment has been getting increasingly worse. We've added things like air pollution with power plants and things like EMFs from our cell phone and all of the radio waves and the microwaves and the processed foods and the pumping gas, things that we cannot avoid, things that we are being exposed to on a daily basis that are increasing every single decade. These things are being poured into our environment more and more, and it is becoming less and less capable for all of us to avoid these things. Now, I said there are some things you can do inside of your own home, right? You can commit to eating as cleanly as possible, organic, whole foods, wild caught fish and free range animal products and all of those things. You can try your best, but you cannot avoid things like herbicides and pesticides being added to our crops and all of the nutrients that are being depleted in even our good whole foods. And so the question is, if we can no longer avoid this environment that is attacking us and is damaging our cells, what can we do about it? Well, first of all, what this is actually called is oxidative stress. The toxic load that we've been experiencing decade after decade that's just been increasing is actually called free radical damage and oxidative stress. And it is leading to all of the major diseases, things like cancer, heart disease, arthritis, autism, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, autoimmune, things that many of your friends, your family are afflicted by. And where are the solutions? You know, the reason that you should care is because these things are on the rise, whether you know it or not. And the good news is that there is a concept, and not even a concept that is hypothetical, but there is a proven strategy for this oxidative stress, this toxic damage. The solution previously was eat as many antioxidants as you can. You know, eat all the berries, just take all the super juices that you can get, supplement as much as possible with antioxidants. That was a good idea because we know antioxidants do eradicate free radicals. The problem is that they're not doing it at a fast enough rate. So truly, when you take a vitamin C or a vitamin E, or you have a handful of blueberries, while I am still encouraging you to eat as healthy as possible, it's simply not good enough. And that's why you're seeing your bodies overcome by things like stress, chronic fatigue, and eventually disease. And so when you take those direct antioxidants like that vitamin C, like that vitamin E, like those blueberries, you're only eliminating free radicals on a 1-to-1 scale. You know, it's a one and done scenario. With this increased oxidative stress that is attacking our cells, we actually have trillions upon trillions upon trillions of free radicals damaging every cell of our body, causing oxidative stress, causing inflammation throughout our body. And what research has shown and proven, actually in the mid-90s, it was discovered that there is actually a protein messenger inside of every mammal's cell called the NRF2 pathway. And when you can activate that NRF2, your body becomes an antioxidant factory. It now allows your body, your own antioxidant enzymes, specifically things like catalase, glutathione, and SOD, to eradicate free radicals at a 1,000,000 to 1 ratio. So think about the advantage you're going to have when your body can now eliminate 1,000,000 free radicals every second of the day versus the direct antioxidant option, which can only eliminate one at a time. It really, for comparison, is like trying to fight a fire, a house fire, with a Dixie cup of water at a time. That would be your direct antioxidants. Or calling the fire company and having them put, fire hoses, powerful fire hoses in every room of that burning house. That's the difference between old school supplementation, direct antioxidants, and what we now know is possible through NRF2 activation. Now, the question is, how do you activate the NRF2 process? Well, every once in a while throughout our history, a breakthrough takes place. And what happened in 2003 was a breakthrough in science and health and wellness. And fortunately, for many of us who are very natural-minded, this didn't come through a pharmaceutical route. This came from 5 plant ingredients that, when put together in a certain synergy, create a very powerful 18-fold effect, actually. Each one of those 5 ingredients, the turmeric, the milk thistle, the green tea, bacopa, and ashwagandha, that make up Protandim NRF2 activator, they become 18 times more effective in the body, and they also activate the NRF2 process so effectively that it has been clinically proven to reduce oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. Now, we just talked about oxidative stress and how it's damaging every cell of our body, how it's leading to disease, how it's causing us to feel fatigued and to feel just generally not well. So this has been proven in mammals to reduce oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days, and it will continue to allow your body to reduce oxidative stress with continued use, specifically by increasing key antioxidant enzymes like SOD by 30%, by increasing catalase by 54%, increasing glutathione, the master antioxidant of your entire body, by 300%. And it also has been proven by the National Institute of Aging to extend lifespan. It's the only natural product on the planet so far proven to extend lifespan significantly. Now, I wouldn't expect you to just take my word for it. I want you to go to an independent resource, pubmed.gov, which is the National Institute of Health. First, type in oxidative stress, and you're going to see today, over 180,000 studies confirming what I just told you about all that oxidative stress is linked to. Now, why should you believe that Protandim NRF2 really does what it says it does? Go back to pubmed.gov, type in Protandim in the search bar, and you're going to see today, actually there are now 24 peer-reviewed studies from independent universities, not from the company LifeVantage that makes Protandim, but from independent universities like Louisiana State University, Ohio State University, Virginia Commonwealth, Texas Tech, Harvard Medical School. Go do your research on this and see why this is such a game changer for your health and for your family, and for anybody looking to feel better and do their best job of prevention in the long term. So the one other portion that comes along with oxidative stress, increased oxidative stress and inflammation, is mitochondrial dysfunction. So as our cells break down, they actually they affect the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of every cell. And this is another thing leading to things like chronic fatigue, but also neurological disease. You see here, as mitochondrial dysfunction is on the rise, things like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, cancer, autism, Lou Gehrig's or ALS. These things are wildly skyrocketing because of the increased oxidative stress and inflammation, and then, of course, leading to mitochondrial dysfunction. The good news is that the same process of activation that we use with Protandim NRF2, activating the antioxidant pathway, this NRF1 activation actually allows your body to produce good, healthy mitochondria and to repair your damaged mitochondria. Again, using 5 natural compounds: alpha-lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, grape extract, quercetin, and acetyl-L-carnitine. And these 5 compounds in a certain synergy, a certain ratio, activate that NRF1 pathway, allowing you to increase your body's cellular energy, or ATP, which is going to in turn improve sleep quality and cell repair, and support cognitive and brain health, and your overall circulatory system and cardiovascular system. So what we want you all to take away from this is there is a very serious problem happening in our society, and it is things that you cannot avoid, things like air pollution and the toxic load that's being added to every single thing in our life, our food, herbicides, pesticides, when you pump gas, your cell phone that's constantly emitting radiation around your family, around you and your personal space, but also around your family. These are the things causing your body and your brain to break down, but there is a solution. It's called activation, not supplementation. And if you have any questions, please get back with the person who invited you here to learn a lot more and to dive into the science and the research behind these breakthrough products. Thank you for your time. Have a great night.